Hi, today I'm here to talk to you about using the portrait mode on your iPhone to take really good photos that keep the subject in focus, yet blur out the background for a really great depth of field effect. Hi, I'm Kristen with Connectivity. Follow me on Instagram or Facebook for easy tips on how to make better photos and videos on social media for your business. My 3 tips for taking great portrait photos are: number 1, to have good lighting, and number 2, to not be too close or too far away in the frame, and your phone will help guide you in both of those areas. Number 3, I'm going to show you some really fun ways to edit your portrait photos right on your phone after you've taken the picture. So let's get started. So here we are in portrait mode, and when that turns yellow, you'll know it's ready. It'll ask you to move further away, as you see there, or if you get too far, it'll remind you to move closer. So as long as you stay in that area, you'll be fine. I set the timer so I can take a picture of myself because I'm the only one here, and take a few shots just to make sure that I got the right pose that I wanted to. And now we should be ready to go and edit it in post. Click on Edit up on the top of your screen, and you'll see this little kind of shape box underneath your photo that you can look at different filters right away. So they have a natural light option, which is the way that the photo will show up first. And you can have these options selected while you're taking the photo, but I just find that it's easier to change them after the fact in post. You can go to Studio Light, which really, you can tell the difference, it really brightens up all of the skin tones. There's Contour Light and Stage Light that kind of takes out the background. You really need a contrast in order to do that, otherwise you can kind of see how my arm is darker there. So anything that's in the shadows, it's going to really darken. So that one sometimes works good and sometimes doesn't. There's Stage Light Mono and High Key Light Mono. So you can kind of see how those are different. I kind of like the Studio Light just because it really does brighten everything up. You can also, if you click the little hexagon up on top, you can also change the f-stop on the photos. So if you go all the way to the right, the background will be more crisp and clean, where if you move it all the way to the left, the background will be much more blurred out. So right in the middle is how the photo originally was taken, and you can kind of move that as you like. And then when you go back, you can also do that if you want it. You can kind of play around with how much you want the studio lighting to be. If you don't want it so heavy, you can take it back a little bit. So, you have so much control in this post editing, and I just encourage everybody to play around with it and make your photo exactly what you want. So you can change the cropping of it just like you would a normal photo then. You can tilt it kind of frontwards and back, especially that works well if you have a product that you're taking a picture of and you want a different angle than what you got. You can move it so that you can see it kind of tilted to the right or left. I'm going to leave it where it is. The original cropping, if you need to tilt it at all, if your original photo wasn't exactly straight, you can straighten it out. You can flip it around. You can turn it 45 degrees with every tap of the button. They have the presets. So if you want to make it 8x10, or if you want to make it 2x3 for printing like a 4x6 photo, go back to the original there. And then if you click like the little sunshine button, this is where you can really change some of the exposures, brilliance, highlights, contrast, brightness, black point, the saturation or the vibrance of the photo, the warmth, tint, sharpness, noise reduction, vignette. You can kind of play with all those options, see what you like to do, and then when you're all done and happy with your photo, you just hit done in yellow there, and you can see I already have it favorited. And that's how you can edit your portraits and in post, and hopefully you get one out of all the ones that you take that you're really happy with. And let me know if you have any other questions about it. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.